Happy days, Namaste. This is for Leo, the 17th to the 23rd of October. 5 cup. Ooh. Immediate. Just state the facts. Okay, so I think we were standing our ground last week, so just state the facts. Just say how it is, what the actual fact is, without getting emotionally involved in it. Just state the facts. Just say what is actually happening, what is the truth of the situation, without anything else. This is what's happened. And that's what I'm getting is don't blame. Don't have a blame conversation. You know, like when you can get involved with like, well, you do this and you do that and then you do the other and then I've got to deal with this and I've got to deal with that and blah, blah, blah. It's not like that. Just state the facts, the cold, hard facts. This is the truth of the situation. Not this what happens or anything else, perhaps, but you do this. That leads to that. Or I'm doing this and this is how it turns out for me. So whoever you're talking to, whether it's yourself or whether it's somebody else that's coming into your space, you just have to say, this is the facts, and then back it up with some sort of evidence if you have any, or just if it's a non-evidence situation, you can just say, this is actually it. This is actually it. And that's as far as you can go with it. No blaming, no because you do this and you do that, we end up having to do this and getting involved in a conversation. You just state the facts as the facts are. If it's about a job, you know, no, but I could do this and I could do that and I could do that. Just state the facts. What are you doing? What is actually happening? Just state the facts. And that's like a massive overall. Okay, so 5 cards. Oh, a bit sticky there. 5 cards. Oh, yeah. We got a lot of things that want to come out. Okay, so hang on. Spirit guides and angels, thank you. You should give us the cards that we need to understand this coming week for Leo. 5 cards. Meditate. Okay, so you're going to have to like take a breath. You're going to have to go inside. You're just going to have to keep your mind centered on peace. So if other thoughts come in, you can just go, no, I'm not thinking about that now. No, I'm doing this. No, I am just breathing. No, I am looking at that tree. No, I am writing this down. I'm journaling, or I'm watching the telly. No, I'm having a bath. No, I'm eating now. I'm not going to think about that while I eat. I'm just going to think about eating. Because you need to get that balance between what's going on. Otherwise, you're just going to burn out and you're just going to go round and round in circles, and then you're going to start feeling emotional pain because your body's going to cry out for some tender love and care of its own. And then when it does that, sometimes we look outside of ourselves to achieve that, and then we don't state the facts and get on with what we've got to get on with. We just go and try and find that, which is not good for us because it takes us away from what we should be actually doing. Because if we don't do what we're supposed to be doing, how's it going to pass? It's not, because we haven't done it, so it's still going to be there, still going to be lingering. So meditate, give yourself a break in between, just, you know, simplify it down. No, I'm just dealing with this one thing at a time, one thing, and right now that is 10 minutes to myself, not thinking about it. Right, 5 cards please. 1 for overall, and then 4 to qualify that card, or the beginning, middle and end of the week. You can choose. Okay. You ready? Okay, welcome to the new. So the new is coming in. This is a new way of being for you, probably. So welcome to the new. Welcome him in the new. The same old has no place anymore. You've been there, you've done that, you got the t-shirt, you've made the cap, you've slept in that bed. No. Welcoming in the new. The new is coming in. The old has had its day, it's had its opportunity, it's had its chance. If it hasn't taken its chance, then that's up to that. What we've got is we've got the new coming in. So, okay, so you're at the wheel. Now this goes back to the meditate class. So you're in the wheel and you're on the top, believe it or not. You're actually at the top. This is good for you. Whatever's happening is where you're supposed to be for your greatest, highest good and greatest joy. So just here, this is what I'm referring to that goes with the meditate card. Is like keep your centre. This is where the God rests. So keep your centre. And if you're so busy and it's spinning and it's spinning and it's spinning and it's so busy and you can't get into this place, then you're never going to get that rest, and all these are just going to keep spinning and spinning and spinning. You've got to slow it back down and stay in this centre. But this is where you're at the top, you're doing it. So like we were saying earlier, this is like, look at it from another perspective. So again, back to the meditate, take the time out to look at it from another perspective. You know, I mean, it could be that you could go, right, well, if I do this, it'll just be easier because it'll be over quicker and then we can get on with stuff. But then you're going to find yourself in that same place again, aren't you? So unfortunately, whatever is going on is you have to see it through. You have to see it through. But look at it from a different perspective. Look at it from the perspective of, when I've done this, all these things that I've learned about myself, I can actually go into the new, and this is going to be over. This is going to be over, or this way of thinking is going to be over. And from this experience, I've learned so much that I will never have to do again. Or I will not be able to be put into this position again, because I know how it feels and I know how I'm going to deal with it. I am not my vehicle. Again, go into the meditate, just state the facts, meditate. This is like, I am not my vehicle. My body is what carries me around. So that's why I've got to meditate as well, because I've got to take good care of my body carrying me around. Because if that gets buggered up, then, you know, I can't go anywhere and I want to go places. So I am a spiritual being having a human existence. Therefore, I can take that time out away from this human existence to meditate and go inside and just be with my spiritual self, where I will get the love, the attention, the joy, the instruction, the advice and the upliftment that I need. Finally, every challenge is an opportunity for growth. So the whole thing about is getting to the other side, because then you will grow, and then it will be a new way of being for you, because you will have been there, done that, and the people that you're dealing with on that situation will know that that's not happening again. We are out of that cycle. We are out of that cyclical way of being, and we have to go into the new, and it will be a brighter new, because everybody gets to make a choice in the decisions, and everybody states their facts, and everybody's on their part of that journey. But if you can get through this and you can end up the other side of it, and you've learnt your lessons, and everybody can come to an agreement on moving forward, then that's beautiful for everybody else involved as well. So even though it looks like you're just doing these for yourself, you're actually not. You're actually helping other people understand that this is no longer acceptable for you, or this is no longer the way that you're going to be doing things. And jump on board with that, please, because then we're going to go and we'll have a much better time, because we've done everything we can this way. We're going to do something differently now, and hopefully that will bring, you know, your highest good and your greatest joy, which is what it's all about, isn't it? Reaching your highest good and your greatest joy and enjoying those moments. So what you could say is, I release all the pain and anxiety associated with this. I release all the pain and anxiety associated with this to help you plough forward. And just remember to just state the facts. It's come to that point, you just state the facts. That is how it is. That is the bottom line. That is the bottom line. Okay, well, have a beautiful week. Hopefully the end of the situation is nearing. Happy days. Namaste.